in the heart of Texas and loving it. It's the official sport of the summer, live on Fox Sports Net. Welcome, everyone, to Big D and the 1997 Miller Lite AVP Dallas Open, presented by Nokia. Here in Crescent Beach, Dallas, Texas, we're getting set for a great final. Mike and Mike against Randy Stokos and Troy Tanner. Hello again, everybody, and welcome. I'm Billy Mack. Alongside is the man, the myth, the legend. His name, of course, is Tim Hovland. That's why the people come out to this place, to see the Hob. And happy Mother's Day, everyone.
Yes, happy Mother's Day.
Absolutely. And stay with us for the next 2 hours. We've got the best in pro beach volleyball for you here today. Now, a little added excitement here in Dallas as we begin our Dallas swing. Florida's now a distant memory.
Oh, yeah.
Single elimination once again here, and what excitement we had when we saw Fort Myers.
No doubt about it. Best two out of 3 games. First game's 11 points, third game to 6 points, and if you lose, you're home. There's no second chance. You're home on that early plane.
See you later. Grab a reservation and get out of town. And one team that got out of town early, what an upset. Jose Loyola and Kent Steffes, who won our last tournament down in Miami, they are gonzo.
See you later. They're not coming back. Brian Ivy put the clamps on big time. He's back on the beach right now. Biggest block on the beach. Eric Benoit Moana was pounding from all over the court and playing some great defense. Upset-minded, they pulled it out.
Check out some of the action. This is from yesterday.
Check out Brian Ivy's arm swing. He's 6'7", good quick hands, good quick feet, and good ball control.
This is the first tournament of the rest of Brian Ivy's life. He's made a commitment to beach volleyball, and he will be a force. Lots of changing of partners, lots of new teams. Karch is not here, Akatubby's not here, but there was another marquee new team.
Rob Heiger and Adam Johnson came out, but they ran into the buzzsaw.
Adios.
Matt Unger and Lee LeGrand. One loss and you're gone, and that's what happened to them.
Yeah, they didn't only lose, they got waxed.
They got waxed. Here's match point right here. Matteo goes up to serve. Heiger was a little bit nervous. AJ puts him off the net. Block, see you later, plane's ready to go.
And in the irony of all ironies that happens week in and week out here on the Pro Beach Volleyball Tour, Heiger bailed on someone. That someone was Troy Tanner, and he's now in the finals with Stokey.
And playing real well. They feel good together. They had great jump serve. They have good ball control. They both side out, and they both block. Great team.
Now, the third member of our broadcast crew, Craig Hummer, is not with us. He's down in Australia doing something. We wish him well. We'll see him again next week. So we've solicited the services of one of the best beach volleyball players in the world. From Stanford, let's see if his education pays dividends right now. Canyon Seaman, what do you have for us?
I got a real hard-packed beach here in downtown Dallas. It's a beautiful day. The hard-pack's going to be an advantage for probably Mike Whitmarsh and Mike Dodd, because Mike Whitmarsh's big block is going to get even bigger on this sand. He's going to be getting his armpits, his nipples over the net, and that's trouble for the opponent. Furthermore, the lack of wind is going to probably slow down Stokos and Tanner's big weapon, which is the jump serve. But a big disadvantage for Dodd Whitmarsh is going to be the ankle problem that Dodd has. He dislocated about 2 weeks, but people thought he wouldn't even be in the tournament. Here he is in the finals. So he has a lot of faith in himself, and so do his peers and all the fans. It's going to be a great battle out here between contrasting styles, and I wish both teams the best of luck.
Thank you, Canyon Seaman. Boy, I'm going to cast him in the Phantom of the Opera. He's that good. You know, we just threw him into the fire about an hour ago. He didn't even realize he was going to be doing this.
He's ready.
All right, we're going to have a great final, but we have much more to come here in Dallas, Texas. This crowd is ready. It's the official sport of the summer, the Miller Lite AVP Tour from Big D. Stay with us here live on Fox Sports Net. This crowd is absolutely amped. We are ready for the Miller Lite AVP Tour, the Dallas Open, presented by Nokia, here live on Fox on a Sunday afternoon. Beautiful downtown Dallas, near sellout crowd. We are ready to go. And now the voice of the AVP, Sam Lagana.
His teammate, the king of the con, one of the winningest players in the history of the game, out of Pacific Palisades, California, via UCLA, Randy Stokos! The opposition, the silver medalist from the Olympic Games in Atlanta, out of San Diego, California, and the University of San Diego, Big Mike Whitmarsh! out of Manhattan Beach, California, and San Diego State, MD Mike Dodd.
This is it, the official sport of the summer. And are you ready? Coast to coast here on Fox. They certainly are as we begin our three-stop Texas tour here on the Miller Lite AVP Tour. And what a final this is going to be. A lot of excitement here with Mike and Mike looking to repeat their performance from Fort Myers. Troy Tanner, Randy Stoklos. Stokey, one of the greatest players in the history of this game, hasn't won outdoors in 3 years.
I just talked to him a minute ago. He's focused, he's concentrating. Look at that, 18 matches.
Now we've got to say something about Troy Tanner. I hate to interrupt, but Troy Tanner, his last two finals have been here in Dallas and in Santa Cruz. He has lost 15-0, 15-0. That's not gonna continue.
I will bet you that right now, Billy Mack, that they get more than that.
I think he's a different player.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. He's got a lot more confidence this year. He's playing great. He's got a great jump serve. Let's see what he can do. Finals about to start.
This is best 2 out of 3. We're going to go to 11. Switch on 4s. Here we go. Tanner will serve it up. Mike Whitmarsh gets the first swing. Tanner got a hand on it, but down it goes with the kill for Mike and Mike.
And Troy's other final was in San Francisco. He played with Wes Welch against Randy Stoklos and Adam Johnson. They had a swing for match in which Adam blocked the ball. That would have been his only other open win.
Mike Whitmarsh, maybe the biggest block on the beach. The wind has picked up a little bit. Canyon had said that there wasn't much wind, but it certainly has picked up. And Dodd and Whitmarsh are on the good side to start off. There's Randy Stoklos.
As you can see, 96-97, no first place finishes, but 6 in the top 4. That means he's knocking the door, and he wants it to open right now.
Randy's last final appearance was with Angelino, Indianapolis in 96. He lost 15-7 to Karch and Kent. Dodd with the swing, right down the middle he goes for some open sand. Mike Dodd, and here lies a huge story. Remember a couple of weeks ago when his foot was dislocated? You talk about big game hunters. He's the biggest of all.
He's been around. He's from the old school. Here's Mike Dodd. 96, 22 matches, 6 and 97. First place finishes 1, top 4, 12 times. Mr. Consistency. But he has the heart. He's from the old school. It doesn't take him long to recover. Dislocated foot, puts it back in. He's in the finals right here. You gotta love the heart.
Is it bothering him at all as we see it taped up?
It's obviously gonna bother him a little bit, but this is a very hard packed sand. So it's lucky for him so he can get out and jump and just reach and put the ball down.
Here we go.
Dodd actually might be playing and moving a little bit better today than he was yesterday. That is one double. There it is. Troy off the sky. Thank goodness. An ace for Troy Tanner and Stokey, and Tanner lead 1-0.
Get the snide off right away. Nice play by Tanner. Here's the jump serve right down the middle. You got it. I'll take it. There's the first ace of the day.
Troy will crank it up again. Right in the middle. Once again, some problems for Whitmarsh and Dodd. Mike now a little off balance. Stokey, no, give it to him. And Stokey's going to argue immediately.
I would have to say it's a good call. His hand was a little bit too far open. He tried to knuckle it, and really sat down his hand. Stokey's going to read him the riot act, but I don't think it's going to work.
Arch on it. That's no good.
Very early on, Stokey just wants the referee to know that he's there. The little sly smile of Mike Whitmarsh.
The controversy.
Whitty, silver medalist in the Olympic Games along with his partner.
Come on.
Good pass by Troy.
A little close. The wind is swirling, as you can see. It's not coming from any real direction. So both sides are going to be equal.
Let's tell you where we are. They call this Crescent Beach. We're actually in a park just next to downtown Dallas. And this is one of those makeshift volleyball courts, and they've done a great job, as the AVP, as they always do, to be able to bring this sport right downtown here to Big D.
Anywhere you can want. This sport's great. And the sand's is real good. Jumping out of the sand's great. No glass. They're ready to play.
Who's had the tougher of the matches today between these two teams?
Actually, they both kind of smoked their semifinal opponents. Mike Dodd and Mike Whitmarsh took on Bouillon and Louis, and they handled them pretty well. And Randy Stoklos and Tanner took down Fenoy Moana and Ivy.
Hey, a foot fault is called.
Very rarely seen.
Very rarely. Mike did not have a good toss, and he had to just lollipop it over, but a foot fault was called. 1-0. Tanner serving and leading, and he hits it into the net. Troy, of course, moonlighted for most of this year as one of the coaches on the BYU indoor team, and now all his Cougar buddies are back in Southern California playing on the beach.
Oh, yeah, they're ready. He's telling me he took some incompletes. He's getting his master's degree this year at BYU. He's got to take a couple incompletes so he can come out here on the court and make some money and then turn in his papers as the summer goes along.
It's going to be interesting to watch this team of Stoklos and Tanner. They have played exceptionally well. I mean, there were some heads that were shaken in the players' tent here today. Surprised that the chemistry already for this team looks good.
We said that earlier.
Nice break by Randy. And it's over by Troy. Whitty to counter. Randy got a wing on it, but it's out. So some good action early on.
Randy plays good defense. He's predominantly a big blocker, but he drops off the net. He gets his hands on a lot of balls and brings the ball up. Watch this nice up. Troy laying it out, bringing it back over.
I want to wish my wife, my mother, and my mother-in-law a happy Mother's Day. Wish I can be there.
Happy Mother's Day, Mom. Ote alofa lava. I love you very much. I give you a big smack from the smack man. Happy Mother's Day.
And to all you moms, wherever you are today, happy Mother's Day from all of us at Fox.
Without mothers, we wouldn't have the tour.
That's right. We wouldn't have anything.
They would do nothing. Zero.
We are back here in Dallas. You know, we've been coming to Dallas, Fort Worth since 1988. Took a year off in 91, and of course last year's final got rained out. The initial tournament back in 1988, Mike Dodd and Tim Hovland were crowned champions.
Oh, yeah. Downtown Dallas, right in front of the city building.
Actually, Randy Stoklos has one here in Dallas also. He won with St. John back in 89. Karts Kirai has won 4 separate times, and Mack has won a couple also. Tanner, as we switch sides now to Stokey. They've raked that sand, and it really looks hard packed out there now. We're at 2-2, game 1. We're going to 11, single elim tournament, so it's best 2 out of 3. If we're tied after, of course, the first 2 games, we'll play a mini game to decide it.
I really like the single elimination.
We're gonna have another one in a couple of weeks in Indianapolis.
I think it's the future. I'm telling you, you come here, you got to be ready to play. You get 2 out of 3. You know, it's not like a 1 game to 15. You get 2 out of 3 to 11. You've got a great shot at it.
Lollipop. Tanner close. Good set. Randy with a strong arm swing and the kill spank.
Vanilla Thunder coming at you.
Thanks going out to Nokia and the National Auto
From the
Center,
net cam.
presenting sponsorship of this weekend's event in Dallas.
Watch this set. He sucks it in, puts him right on. Stokey sees it, brings the heat.
Troy. That one dipped quickly on MD. Up smart. As we mentioned, nobody changes speeds better than Mike Dodd. He can still pound, don't get us wrong, but I think the majority of his shots these days are just well placed.
They call him the line man. He hits every line on the court. He knows he uses the 30 by 30 like nobody else.
Tickles the twine.
Oh, yeah.
Mike Dodd. Tanner's got to hustle a little bit. Another great perfect set. Mike's right there. Dug him. Read him like a comic book. And that's over. Unfortunately for Tanner, Randy got a hand on it. Otherwise, he might have been able to dig lights that time.
Mike Dodd, probably best defensive player on tour. Great ball control right up to Whitmarsh. Nice set off the top. Point 3-2.
Whitty will step into it. That's a great serve by Whitmarsh. Randy hesitated, then knew that he'd shank the pass if he tried for it, and Whitty gets the ace.
He should have had a little more communication there, Tanner. I don't think said anything, made the decision. Easy point. They can't give up the easy points.
And 2 quick ones for Whitmarsh and Dodd. Trying to get, and Randy that time with some elevation.
With authority, right over Whitmarsh. Whitmarsh is saying, I should have got that ball. Ooh.
Stokey's last win was indoors. He won in both Boston and Madison Square Garden in '95. Outdoors, he won 3 times in '94. San Francisco, Belmont, and Manhattan Beach, and a great serve.
Right down the middle, Randy Stoklos lining him up from the telestrator, right down the middle. Watch this ball. Stokey lines it up. Husband, wife, down the middle, can't touch it.
Right back at you now. Mike Dodd right into the net. So
to clear the net.
just
Point,
as Mike and Mike
Stoklos.
got 2 quick
Tanner,
ones, a
left
couple
spin.
right into the basket of Stoklos and Tanner.
3:37
And once
in the
again,
contest.
we
It's a
are
4-4
tied,
score.
just as we expected.
Oh, yeah.
A close one. We love it. Game 1 here in Big D. Back with more on Fox after this.
Mom, I love you. Happy Mother's Day. Full Hawaiian alohas to you. And you're the best mom in the world.
Roses are red, violets are blue. This Mother's Day greeting is just for you. I love you, Mom.
He is Big D.
Pretty original, huh?
Oh, he's really good.
But it was heartfelt.
Oh, yeah.
We're back in
That was
action on the
sweet.
championship
Greg Ryan
court.
right there.
Randy
Back in
Stoklos
Dallas,
is in
and
possession
Whitmarsh
of
and
the
Tanner
ball.
have partners.
Randy out of Pacific Palisades, California.
It's Todd and Whitmarsh and Stoklos and Tanner. By the way, next week we will be at the Middle Light AVP South Texas Open. Corpus Christi, actually Paul Sunderland will be back in the hot seat right here with Hobb, trying to tame him.
Sunday.
And then the Middle Light AVP San Antonio Open to win our Texas league. Great dig, going back and sneaking one over, and Mike Dodd hustles it down. Interesting rally, Hobby.
Great anticipation by MD.
Stokey will swing. Best rally of the match easily. Tanner, it's close. Yes, Stokey. This crowd is going to erupt. Mike Dodd for the swing. Yes!
This is big time volleyball. A furious
MD with the experience, picking up Stokey's shots. Really on a big cross-court winner right there. Watch this stuff block. Stokey goes over deep. MD tracks it down. Watch this set, though. Nice high set. Gives him enough time to get up. Put it on the back line. Line man strikes again.
Some of that seemed like barbecue ball, something we'd see at a picnic on a Sunday afternoon. That was just great volleyball, though.
That's better than barbecue ball. Any picnic you're at, Billy Mack?
Oh, man, we play at a high level.
Oh, I bet.
We play at a real high level. 4-4. Stokey now will back up.
That's too tight and a bad set.
And Stokey's going to argue again.
No.
Oh, and he throws the ball right away.
No need to argue that one. That thing was horrible.
Troy, that slipped through your hands.
He brings it in really deep, as I said before. And if you bring it in that deep, it slows it down so much. It's got to come out perfect.
You can only deep dish so much.
You can only have a deep dish pizza. Here it comes right here. Watch his hands. Way deep. Left to right across your dial. Let that thing go, point.
It was going to be very tight. Whitty had a good chance of phone boothing it anyway.
Yeah. That's a nice set.
That's great. It's great to come back just like that, too.
Yeah, and then you get to yell at the referee after that, too. If you make a nice set, what are you not talking about?
That's exactly the way it was. That's what Troy
That's
said.
the same exact set.
Eat and repeat.
Watch this. Nice set. Stokey cross court, and then watch the reaction. Yeah, see, I told you it was perfect.
Both of them, too. Stokey joining in the fun, riding some coattails.
Oh, yeah. That's what teammates are about.
4-5. Tanner serves down by 1.
There's nobody!
Up there by Whitty. Look at that hit by Tanner.
Oh, they got to.
Sensational! And he waffled one out of bounds with an opportunity.
Got a little excited there. Should have taken a little something off. Maybe a cross-court cut shot. Goes for the deep middle. Waffle time.
Back to serve out of San
Sensational
Diego.
dig, though. Hi-ya!
Yeah, that was Karate Kid.
Uh-huh. Little bump this time by Tanner. Stokos turns. Didn't even get all the way down. Just stretched those long arms. His unbelievable defense today. Stokos, and it doesn't go.
Stokey getting a little excited there. He's got to take his time, give Tanner that set. He knows it, too.
What was I reading in this month's edition of Volleyball Magazine or Volleyball Monthly, whichever one it is?
Watch that dig. MD's big. He's like the vacuum cleaner, sucking everything up. Boom.
That's what I'm going to say. I'm going to give both of those periodicals a plug right there, but one of them had an article on the lost art of defense this month, and we have seen more defense, I think, here in the first 10 points than we've seen all year long.
No doubt about it.
Some great defense on both teams.
Well, without the wind, the jump serve isn't as potent.
Coming up next week, we remain in the great state of Texas, and we will be in
Corpus Christi.
The Bruckenhofer Law Firm. In fact, daughter Donna is here representing the Bruckenhofer Law Firm today, and they will be hosting next week at the AVP South Texas Open.
All right.
It'll be at the aquarium. You going to play underwater?
I don't know. I hear there's a shark tank there.
There you go.
Maybe swimming with them.
Play underway again. 6-4, Whitmarsh, Dodd, down.
Negotiating the ball past the block.
He's still got a great arm swing. A lot of heat on that ball. MD was right there, couldn't handle it. He's got to crank up his jump serve a little bit.
There's a dad for the second time, Mike Dodd.
Dominique came last Saturday.
And the new dad is going to hustle. No.
Mike had to go to Japan last week, and Dominique came on Saturday. And want to wish Patty a happy Mother's Day, too. Here's the serve right down the middle. Whitmarsh goes for it. Actually, he's out to the left a little bit. Can't get the ball. Tough serve. That's what we just said. He's got to crank up his jump serve. He must have been listening.
Swatch time is at 2:29.
Might come into play.
It might. This is a tough one. 6-5. Whitmarsh, Dodd, Stoklos, Tanner. And if we get in some side of a side-out war, this could really lengthen things. By the way, the 1997 the AVP now has its own InfoPass phone card. Now, basically what this does, it provides updated information on the tour, player results, prize money, and a message from a player, while also providing long-distance phone time. So you can call 1-800-546-1535. More information on the AVP phone card. Get dialed in, folks. Come on. Do it. MD. I don't know if that went, but Tanner was there anyway.
That win, Tanner got a nice block on that ball. Knots the scores at 6.
Unbelievable stuff.
Great
Half
defense.
a dozen for each side. We're seeing some great D and big D. See you in a minute on Fox.
They're really playing steady right now. Both teams are siding out. 6-7 with a minute 30 to go. They mean they've had a lot of side outs. They're playing at a high level. Good defense, not missing too many serves.
And you bring up the key point. You brought it up a moment ago. The difference between here and all our tournaments in Florida, the wind is not nearly as brisk. Thus, the jump serves don't come into as much of a play to these teams.
Exactly, Billy Mack.
And we'll see the great defense and longer side-out games.
And bigger blocks. This is a really hard-packed surface. And they're playing at a real high level. The ball control is exceptionally well. They're passing the ball. All of them set well. Good match.
Stoklos. Pretty good set. That cut is just working to perfection for Tanner. And MD's just not buying into it yet.
Well, also, Tanner's playing with an experienced Randy Stoklos. He's won 122 times. So Tanner can feel, you know, he knows he's been there before. He's been on the road. He just listens to Randy, takes a little bit of pressure off him. He's playing great. Nice cut shot there by Troy.
Isn't that amazing? 122 open wins and none so far for Troy Tanner. And what an afternoon this would be. That one just flies right by the face of Randy Stoklos off the big arm of Mike Whitmarsh.
The Whitmarsh and Dodd say, I don't want to lose it to 10. You don't want to lose the Open to
somebody who's never won.
Never won. They remember it for the rest of their life.
Whitmarsh has won 14 Opens. Mike Dodd 72. And
that's a nice serve.
That's off the net, but Randy's got his power game and going. Actually, Mike Dodd has 73. He has 73.
That's right.
Mike Whitmarsh has 15. I did not add in
Fort Myers.
Fort Myers.
The other single elimination tournament. 73, 94 for Ken Steffes. Stokey stuck at 122 for a few years, trying to get off that. I still look at 139 for St. John is a little bit deep for me. The backyard against your sister do not count. Troy Tanner comes up, dials in a big ace.
Yeah, but it was documented, huh?
I don't think so. Right over the shoulder, right on the back line. 8-6 with a minute 9 to play.
That's right, so they're 3 away from success here in game 1. And this is a much different Troy Tanner than we saw in the last 2 finals that he was in, not getting a point. Of course, his partners had something to do with that, too, but they have a chance to get another one right here. Mike in a little bit of trouble. It's 9-6, Stokey and Tanner.
Mike Whitmarsh losing his edge a little bit. Gave up 3 quick points here. Got to calm down. Tanner's starting to feel it a little bit. A little more confident, a little boost in the step.
By the way, in case it does come into play, you saw in our swatch time a minute 1, you still have to win by 2, no matter what happens with the clock. That's a rule that has been implemented back in. 9-6, Stoklos and Tanner here in game 1 over Whitmarsh and Dodd. Let's go on downstairs now. Canyon Seaman, I believe, is ready to tell us what's happening downstairs. Canyon.
I think earlier in the game we saw great defense and blocking by Dodd and Whitmarsh, but now as the game has progressed, Stokos' Tanner jump serving and great ball control skills, both passing and setting, is really giving them the edge. So we'll see how it turns out here. Back to you guys.
Canyon, can you still hear me?
Yes, sir.
How about the defense that we've seen being played so far?
I might dislocate my own ankle if this is how we play D after that.
All right, we'll go back to Canyon a little bit. Oh, that was a low set. Little sidearm whippy there by Whitty.
Whitmarsh, he likes a little low two bump set, gets up before the block is ready, pounds the ball away. They have to step up right now and play a little bit of defense.
By the way, Canyon and Dane Blanton, where'd they finish this week?
They got a 5th. My little bet with Dean's looking pretty good. MD laying it down.
Oh, my God, that's too tight. Here it is again, all around the other side. He did a little turn. A little pirouette, that little ballet move.
Those ballet classes, we knew were going to pay off.
Paying off for Whitmarsh. So some good D by Mike Dodd, helped out, and it's now 9-7. Stokos Tanner on top by 2 as game 1 winds down. The famous Dallas skyline as we pull away. The Dallas-Fort Worth area, about halfway in between, of course. Well, not halfway. Is the Texas Stadium where the Cowboys, of course, play.
That's a Dallas Cowboy cheerleader right there.
That could be.
That could be.
Very well be.
That's a Dallas beach in the middle of the city.
If you've never been down to Dallas, you just don't understand the magnitude of what the Cowboys mean to this city. And the cheerleaders, too, of course. But biggest thing they got going here. Oh, slam dunk!
Whitmarsh.
Oh, Mike.
Don't bring it in here.
Not in my house, you don't.
Check this out from the net cam. Throw it back down. Tanner's got to get aggressive right now. He knows it's 9-8. Don't come up here and start slapping the ball around. Get up there and stroke the ball.
Got to be a closer.
You've got to close. No front runners here.
This is where the top teams...
Experience is everything.
You good? No!
Except for that serve.
As Whitmarsh lets that one knuckle out a little bit. Now on the bad side is once again the wind picks up just a tad.
Yes.
37 seconds on our swatch time. But you got to win by 2, and it's a 1-point game right now. But you get one more point here. If you're Stokey and Tanner, you're in great shape. And they backed up. It might not have been a bad idea that time. Stokey was there.
It's a good move, good drop right there. Stokey couldn't handle the heat from the Witter. Dodman back to serve. Probably will go short to Stokey. He's had a little bit of success there. Try to get him into Whitmarsh's lair and throw back a ball. No, he's going for the jump serve, looks like.
And he's going to go to Troy Tanner. Witt is in a groove.
Biggest block. We said earlier you can really jump out of this sand. Whitmarsh showing what he's doing, what he does best. His second block, but timing is everything. Right on the net. Nice set by Stokey. Tries to go cross court. Whitmarsh's armpits are over there saying hello. Net cam, throw it back.
34-year-old Mike Whitmarsh, 6'7", 210. And how about this? 3 in a row. And it's 10-9 with 25 seconds remaining. And Dodd and Whitmarsh could win in regulation.
This would be big time. Tanner's lost his confidence. I think he needs a timeout. Take the TO. Talk about it. Stokey likes to carry on, just keep on playing. Tanner might need a little time. He's looking to him. They're talking. Let's take one.
Yeah, that's 2 completely different personalities.
That's a good call.
And yeah, Randy's going to bow to the partner right now and take the timeout. Much needed. Stop the tide from rolling right over.
Stop the tide from rolling out. You were just up by 2 points. Now you're down by 1.
In a matter of 10 seconds, it seems.
How life changes.
Let's break and play.
Once again, some great events upcoming on the Miller Lite AVP Tour, the official sport of the summer. Here's the number. Write it down. Make sure your dog memorizes it, whatever. 1-800-432-7470. Repeat after me. 1-800-432-7470. Corpus Christi, San Antone, and I might be back for Indy. Right on. Here we go. Play underway again. This could be it. And it is. It's over. Game's over. Right there, an 8th serve.
When we come back, more action.
An ace serve by Mike Dodd.
Here's a chance to look at it right here. MD, not known for his aces, but watch this. Drops it in front of Troy Tanner. Can't handle it. 11-9. They take the first one.
Extremely disappointing loss for Tanner and Stoklos. In fact, I think Randy, a little extra for his partner just a couple of moments ago.
No doubt about it.
Mike and Mike, winners. Back in a minute. Still 1-0, and Troy Tanner will go back and serve.
He's got a nice jump serve.
That he does. And D tried to pound it line. No touch, and a point to Tanner and Stoklos. And Troy, 33 years of age, went to school at Pepperdine University. 7 years outdoors as a pro. His best finish this year, a 5th. 4 separate times this year.
Get out, Troy Tanner the 5th. They're going to start calling him. And now he's Troy Tanner the 2nd.
He's had
the first.
2 different partners this year. Clark for 3 and Hyger for 2. And actually, Troy was involved in the King of the Beach tournament, and he came in 10th there.
Had a good showing.
The one that Jose Loyola won at the Hard Rock.
Oh, yeah. Fun tournament.
Fun place. Stokey. Wall of China.
Hello.
Nowhere to go.
Give me a quarter. What's that phone card number?
The
Up
AVP
and over
card.
and straight down.
Now, that was literally straight down.
Yeah. Falling from the sky.
Andy Strader, it's back on his side. Indeed. Certainly changing his serving up.
That's up in the air.
Yeah, he tried to sneak it over on 2. Whitmarsh, composure in his senses. And all of a sudden, that one gets waffled out, too, by Andy. I didn't see it. He said, hey, that hit a fingernail.
I don't think it did, MB.
Pointing right at Randy. Whoa, a little finger pointing.
I like this. MB's got the fire.
It went to the right of Randy.
On Randy now.
It went to the right of Randy.
Getting on some people. Is he getting on the fans, or is he getting on one of the officials?
I think he's getting on anybody who will listen right there. NB still won't let it go. I didn't see it. Did you see anything, Billy Mack?
It would have been the edge of a fingernail.
It would have been minute.
Here it is.
Here it is. Whitmarsh does the stumbling act, puts him up, goes down the middle. I don't think so. But he took enough time to kind of take Stokey out of his rhythm and serves it right in the net.
Yeah, he short-armed that one into the bottom of the net. So both these teams have had their beefs with the officials this afternoon. It's 2-1 Whitmarsh Dodd over Stoklos Tanner. Game 2. Great comeback by Mike and Mike to win game 1.
Oh, my.
Smart play there by Troy. That's about all he could do at that point.
That ball's a little bit too tight. Really got up, cut the ball nice and soft to the ground.
And guaranteed, although these 4 are playing at the highest level that you can, best in the world,
no doubt,
at beach volleyball, you can still get intimidated by a Whitmarsh block.
Oh, boy. He's the only other person, Brian Ivy, right now can get up as high as Whitmarsh. That's a great step by Randy.
And Tanner was there.
He's got to bring that ball just a tad bit higher so Randy can get his hands on it.
Yeah, Brian Ivy and Eric Fenoy Moana, they had a big win over Stephenson Loyola earlier today.
Watch his hands. His hands are right on. You got to massage that ball up, throw it up a little bit higher so Randy can get that ball and set it.
I like the way you say that. Even though it's going about 80, 90 miles an hour, massage it to get it up.
The attack is out of bounds. We're going to take a turn.
That's out, and the point goes to Whitmarsh Dodd, and they are looking good. 3-1, game 2 here on Fox.
Stokey can still bring it.
Yeah, we were laughing about playing in a celebrity volleyball tournament before this match began, and that you played against Randy and. Or you played what?
I played with Peter Horton.
You played with Peter Horton of 30-something fame.
Yeah.
And Randy, the very first hit of the game.
Oh, he hit him so hard in the face, Peter's eyes didn't stop watering for 2 days. I could barely keep playing because I was laughing so hard.
And Peter wasn't a bad player. Probably still isn't.
He's still crying from that thing. Every time he touches the volleyball.
No one.
Nice dig. That was a great dig because that had a good angle by Whitmarsh. Dodge there again. But a good opportunity for Tanner. A little fakey there by Randy. It's a great rally, folks. Oh, so close. You know, Randy went jumping up thinking that he might be able to fake out Mike and Mike, and he was going to hit on two. This is good stuff.
Stokey getting it going. Fake jump set. Gets Whitmarsh in the air. Whitmarsh comes back with the block. Nice little two-set. Stokey says, goodbye. See you later.
Stokey's been on the stage so many times, and we hate to harp on it, but it's true. He's back on center court for a final where he spent a good dozen years every single Sunday, and he's getting that old feeling back.
Nothing like the good feeling of being back in the saddle again. Sand timeout on the court.
With the score 3-3 and 3:07 to play here on Fox Coast to Coast. I've certainly had a lot of fun for the last month and a half doing this. This is a great tour that Jerry Solomon and company have
put together.
Taken over. Don Stevenson back home.
Hi, everybody out there.
Oh, yeah. Just coming into the midsummer with a great momentum.
That's why they call it the official sport of the summer. And remember, Corpus Christi and San Antonio were coming your way. And Indianapolis, the week after the Indy 500, we'll be there.
You been out to that?
Yeah, I was there a few years ago.
Nice place.
You're talking to the race itself, you mean? Or to Indianapolis?
Indianapolis 500.
No, I haven't been to the race. I've been to the track, though, which was one of the most awesome spectacles you could ever see. And obviously, that day of the race, it's just elevates itself.
Incredible. Side out by Whitmarsh. Back to serve. 3-3.
Witty.
You good?
Little bump by Tanner. Great game by Dodd. Oh, my.
Oh, my.
And Stokey's got to give him credit. Stokey knows it. And in his own way, Randy looks at him, and he knows he's giving him some respect.
Whitmarsh has lost. He's trying to switch sides. It's only 4-3. Watch this pound by Stokey. And then Dodman with the Kai Karate deep corner shot on the line again. Another angle.
And in some beautiful volleyball vernacular, what else you got?
Pick your pocket.
What else you got, baby?
What else you got? Give me the heat. With a dislocated ankle. Old school.
Randy with blood boiling. Take that, Mike Dodd.
You get that, you're more of a god than you are.
Troy Tanner, who's kind of become a secondary story in this matchup, with Randy taking a lot of the spotlight right now. But it's Troy who's going to be the key if they're going to come back and win.
Exactly. Troy's playing a good game right now. They're in this game down 3-4. He's siding out well. Missed a few too many serves. Got to crank that up a little bit and start playing a little bit better defense. He's touching a lot of balls. He's got to ball control those balls up and put them away in transition.
It is not Troy's personality to be aggressive and harsh and mean and angry.
Oh, that's a lot of words right there. Who are you talking about?
Not about you, that's for sure. Well, I don't know, harsh, mean, angry. That is off. That went out. Yeah, Troy just tried to cut that one in, and it just went wide. We're going to take a break.
Okay.
Be back. They'll be dancing when you come back here on Fox in Dallas. Whitmarsh and Dodd looking to close it out in 2. And there it is, the beautiful Hard Rock here in Big D. Great place to visit. And from the king of rock and roll to the king of the beach, Jose Loyola. Anywhere there's a Hard Rock, he'll be found at the training table. Jose Loyola getting it done here in Dallas.
Good ribs over there. Troy's got a rib up right now. Put a couple balls away. In. Ooh. Tantalizingly close. On that side, he's got to get up and stroke the ball. He's hitting too many cut shots. MD's seen his game right now. He knows his shots. He's got to mix it up a little bit better and really stroke the ball.
So whatever he wants to do, go the other way.
Kind of mix it up. Have him guessing.
Nobody
up. And it worked. Mike might have changed at the last minute.
And we tried to go line. The ball drifted down on him. Hits the top of the tape. Easy point.
He was trying to go. He was trying to go at and past the back-pedaling Tanner.
And Troy had stumbled on that ball.
2.5 to play in the game. Nice. Little bumpy, it was a great set. And Witty just went cross court to some open sand.
Troy's got to get up there and block that ball. That ball's way too close. Whitmarsh at 6'7", sees the whole court, puts that ball away way too easy.
That's a good point, because Tanner and Tanner and Stoklos siding out isn't going to get it done. They need points. They got to score. They got to get aggressive. Randy pounds. Look at MD again. Short nose. And he'll take a respite.
He can lay down for a little bit after digs like that. That's great ball control.
And watch, after he gets up, it'll be the tortoise, not the hare, going back to the position.
He's got a lot of gas in that tank still.
Oh. Biggest gas tank in the business.
Watch this lineup here. Pounding. MD staying his ground, brings the ball up. Whitmarsh kind of misses the set, goes for the little short dinker. Won't drop.
No, sir.
Troy back to serve. Needs to dial it up a little bit. Super Wash. His sponsor.
Witty. The spanker.
Dodman has got great ball control. That's a tough ball to set. Ball's high off the net. Gives a nice little two-set. Makes Whitmarsh look so good out there sometimes.
San Diego's own Mike Whitmarsh, 34 years of age, attended the University of San Diego. Down from the sky, that serves comes. And Stoklos, he climbed the ladder.
Palisades heat. Very nice stroke.
It's interesting that Randy started playing volleyball at Muscle Beach in Venice. First experience in the Muscle Man that time. He hammered it home. A chance for a point. Must capitalize. Whitmarsh the dig this time.
Look at that set.
And they can't get it. Mike and Mike every time. It seems as though one might go against them. The bag of tricks.
You got to bring out the great set when you need it. Nice up by Whitmarsh. Watch Dodd on his horse. Brings it up in a hittable position. Whitmarsh at 6-7. Puts the ball away. 5-4. God, that's a great set.
Mike will get the chance again. Just under 2 minutes on our swatch time, and Randy wants to make sure that everyone can see the line.
This is where Whitmarsh really makes his moves. He gets a couple blocks at the end of the matches. Let's see what he can do here.
Stokey. Not this time. Little turn. And that one pounds off the desert.
Off the beaches.
Tell you what, Hav.
Yeah.
Minute 54, and it's only 5-4.
Great side now. They're playing great ball control right now.
This crowd being treated to the best in the business here, the Miller Lite AVP Tour.
No.
No aces this game. Stand timeout for Whitmarsh and Dodd. Want to think about it as Stokey talks to the referee.
Yeah, Loverboy Burke over here told us that.
I mean, it was a split-second thing.
Oh, yeah.
No, I did. You're right.
We're
No,
waiting to see if
Randy,
this is a full timeout.
No, you're done. You're done.
Everybody enjoying a beverage.
Stand timeout. Ready to crank it back up again.
That we will. All right, we're going to take a full timeout and be back on Fox. We've decided to go to a break. Quick, go to the fridge, but be back in Miller Lite. 2 minutes. Don't miss anything. See ya. And there's our score. So it goes to Stoklos Tanner. Mike Dodd will anger in that one.
MD on the attack.
And the side out to MD with 1:44 on the swatch time.
Troy's getting his hands on those balls. He's had 2 or 3 good opportunities right there. That might have had a little too much heat for him. Couldn't bring it up. Now it's important to side out.
Mike Dodd. Let's that Wilson ball go.
Little tight.
No way. Mike knew he couldn't get it. Mike Whitmarsh, that is.
It'd take a taxi to get that one.
Yeah, and a quick one. Don't even pay the fare. He took one step and said, I'll save my strength. So now Randy Stoklos
calls out the play.
And he'll hustle to the net for the block. Attempt on Whitmarsh. Cut. Henderson! Oh, Whitty's got it! Sensational play by both teams. Stoklos joins in the fun. This is very close. Down.
Point! Great athleticism out there. Great athleticism.
Tanner, an unreal dig. Whitmarsh, maybe even better.
One up them. Here it is again. Watch this. Tanner lays it out. Whitmarsh out of nowhere, throwing himself at the ball, getting the ball up. Dodman with a nice set, can't convert. Stokey with a nice ball control. Watch this right on the net, just a little tap down.
Isn't it ironic the best defensive player wasn't in on the fun digging the ball that time? It was Whitmarsh, Stokos, and Tanner. And Whitmarsh said, enough of this, enough of this.
Well,
Bing, bang, boom.
You go short to MD, that's their play. You go short, you're going to get it to Whitmarsh, have him put that ball away just like that.
Remember, Stokos and Tanner had a lead late in game one, and 4 quick points sealed it for Dodd and Whitmarsh. Right at the end with under half a minute to play. Is it in? Yes. It's in. And another controversial call.
That ref is getting his ears rubbed today.
Come on.
He sees the ball mark, and now Whitmarsh is saying, why did you bring the flag up and then down? This is not Australian rules.
No, it's not. Here it is again. Troy Tanner, a little bit late to the ball, goes to the deep corner. Let's take a look at it. On the back line.
Well, this is obvious. As much defense as we've seen, more defense than we've seen all year long. We've seen more conferences and arguments than we've seen collectively.
John McEnroe would be proud out here.
You should be proud.
I am proud. I am loving this.
See, folks, he's loving it.
Loving it.
Now Stokey's mad.
They're trying to get the crowd into it. Stokey's doing a little bit of a...
Mike Dodd is back waiting to serve. Tanner is back on the other side waiting to serve.
We got disarray. Somebody's got to last with these guys.
There's a minute 15 remaining in game 2, and Stokos Tanner lead by 1, and they need to win to carry on.
Tanner back to serve.
And MD and Whitty will lose another argument.
Tanner back to serve. Has not said a word in the argument, as you can see.
Here we go.
Like I said,
a little too quiet.
He's not one to cause a fuss.
How about just a little rumple in the...
Good. Come on, behind you.
See how Dodd and Whitmarsh react. Whitty, Doug, Stokey. He tried to put it over.
Had to go over. Had to go over. He touched it on the block. Had to go over on 3.
You're right.
Good try by Stokey.
No, I'm sorry, Dodd.
Down 5-6. MD will toe the line. Gotta love the spirit.
Isn't it interesting that Dodd and Whitmarsh have been involved in our 2 most spirited finals this year? The one in Fort Myers against Ack and Louie, and this one.
No!
Troy Tanner finds the deep corner, and a side out to Stokos and Tanner.
The set was a little short. Troy came into it, just drilled it in that back 40 right there.
If you're flipping channels and have locked into this, we're in Dallas, Texas, the Miller Lite AVP Open. I'm Bill McDonald. Tim Hovland's alongside. Canyon Seaman is down on the sand, and this is our final Miller Lite AVP Tour of Dallas. Tanner digs. Nice set. Tanner swings. Great set, great hit, wonderful play, and we take the turn with Stokos and Tanner. It's deja vu all over again.
7-5.
Just like they did in game 1, they're back in position in game 2. The AVP Dallas Open is brought to you by Miller Lite, who reminds you that anything can happen at Miller time. By Swatch Watches, Swiss-made timing pieces, timing only the sports that matter. And by the Hard Rock Cafe, where the AVP rocks.